You're staring at a wall of specs and glossy ads, wondering if splurging on an 85-inch Sony TV is really worth it for your living room. I get that hesitation. Dropping the price of a TV on a single-digit percentage feels like a gamble when you're trying to avoid another buyer's remorse story. You want to know if the picture lives up to the hype, if the bundled soundbar actually makes a difference, and whether you'll end up with a massive screen that looks great in the showroom but feels out of place at home. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the real world of living with an 85-inch screen. In a room that's at least 12 feet wide, sitting about 8 to 10 feet away, the TV becomes a genuine centerpiece. That distance lets the human eye blend the individual pixels, and the 4K UHD panel delivers that crispness you expect from a Sony. I've seen families set up similar sizes for weekend movie marathons, and the immersive feel comes from more than just the size. The picture processing that Sony packs into the BRAVIA line keeps colors natural and motion smooth, even during fast-paced sports or action scenes. What makes this bundle stand out is the integrated 5.1-channel soundbar. Most flat-panel owners end up adding a separate receiver and a set of speakers, which can get messy and expensive. Here, the soundbar sits neatly below the screen, delivering cinema-style surround without the clutter of rear speakers. In practice, I've noticed the dialogue stays clear when I'm watching a drama with heavy background music, and the rear channels give just enough sense of space for a blockbuster without overwhelming the room. The clear dialogue claim isn't marketing fluff. It's noticeable when a character whispers and you still catch the words without cranking the volume. Voice control is another practical perk. If you already have a smart speaker or rely on your phone to switch inputs, you'll appreciate that you can tell the TV to launch Netflix, change the channel, or adjust the volume without reaching for the remote. During a busy dinner, a quick "Hey Sony, play the latest episode" works just as smoothly as with any other smart assistant I've used. Now, let's weigh the practical strengths against the hidden trade-offs. The biggest win is the all-in-one convenience. A massive, high-resolution display paired with a built-in surround sound system means fewer cables, fewer devices, and a cleaner setup. For a family that streams a lot of 4K content, think Netflix, Disney+, or YouTube, the streaming hub consolidates apps so you're not juggling multiple dongles. The voice control integration also reduces the need for a separate remote for the sound system. On the flip side, the sheer size can become a limitation. If your living room is under 12 feet wide, the 85-inch panel may dominate the space, making furniture arrangement awkward. You'll likely need a wall mount that can support the weight, and that can add to installation cost. The bundled soundbar, while impressive for a single unit, still doesn't match a true multi-speaker home theater system for audiophiles who want precise placement of rear and height speakers. If you're a gamer who values high frame rates and HDMI 2.1 features like variable refresh rate, you might find the TV's gaming performance competent but not cutting-edge compared with dedicated gaming panels. Who should definitely consider this bundle? First, anyone with a spacious living area who enjoys watching movies or sports in a home theater vibe without the hassle of wiring a full speaker setup. If you already own a Sony ecosystem, say a PlayStation 5 or a BRAVIA sound system, the voice control and app integration will feel seamless. Families that stream a lot of 4K content, love occasional binge-watch sessions, and want a single device that handles picture and sound will find real value here. The built-in soundbar also makes it attractive for people who aren't keen on setting up a separate AV receiver. Who might want to skip it? If you live in a small apartment, a 55 or 65-inch model will be more appropriate and less of a logistical headache. Budget-focused shoppers who are fine with a basic TV and plan to add a separate budget soundbar later could save money by picking a smaller Sony model and buying audio gear à la carte. Finally, if you're chasing the absolute best HDR performance, or you need top-tier gaming specs like 120Hz refresh with low input lag, you might look at Sony's flagship models or competing brands that focus on those niches. Overall, the Sony 85-inch 4K BRAVIA with the 5.1 soundbar feels like a well-thought-out package for a specific audience, people who want a big, cinematic experience without the complexity of a full home theater build. The picture quality lives up to the brand's reputation, the soundbar gives a noticeable lift over TV speakers, and the voice control makes daily use frictionless. The drawbacks are largely about size and the fact that the sound system, while solid, isn't a substitute for a true multi-speaker setup. If those trade-offs align with your